What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new figure unboxing video. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And today, I finally got the rest of WWE Legends Series 18. And the reason why this video was delayed was because of this one figure that I could not find literally anywhere at any Target. Which, by the way, to, the best ones, I am doing a really cool 100 store compilation video that hopefully comes out within the next month or so, where I go to 100 different stores trying to find chase figures and trying to find, figures you normally wouldn't find at stores. That should be coming out within the next, few months. But right here, this is why this video was delayed. But we finally got the entire series for Series 18 Legends, and I figured I would, do it all in one video and review each figure in the set. And with that being said, let's get it! Alright, so starting off, this figure is not a part of WWE Legends Series 18. This one I actually did find, though, at Target with the Elite 100 box, which I actually tried to get the box. And funny story here, I asked, the guy if I can buy the entire figures that were on, the shelf for, the Elite 100s. And then he had to call his manager up, and his manager told me no. Yet, the next time I go to that Target, it's already gone. Bullshit. But we ended up getting the man, Becky Lynch, in Series 100. This is a figure I was debating on, kept going back and forth with it. But with a Target deal, I ended up, pulling the trigger on this figure here. I wasn't very high on it, but unfortunately, my Survivor Series one that I got, a part of the Build a Rick Rude figure, ended up breaking when I was, redoing my studio, which is the only figure that broke. But instead of, getting that one, I figured, well, let me just get the Elite 100. And there's nothing crazy with this figure here. All you get really is these interchangeable hands right here for her. But here it is, guys. We got Becky Lynch, Series 100, with the SmackDown Women's Championship. I gotta say, this Becky Lynch definitely does feel very good on hand. And I gotta say, I actually really like this figure a lot. I think that they got the head sculpt looking pretty good. I like the long, orange hair we got here. Love the rubber jacket. I feel like this rubber jacket is pretty easy to, get off of her. So it does make it, a lot easier for people that, complain about, the hard goods and, the cloth goods. I think that this, really, is in the middle here, which is nice. And we got the white gear looking really good. And we have the fishnets underneath, the tights, which is nice. We got the knee pads. And we got the nice, white boots, which look really good. And we also get the, SmackDown Women's Championship, which, looks really good. I gotta say, though, this is a pretty solid Becky Lynch figure, and definitely going to look good on my shelf. I don't know if I'm gonna replace my Survivor Series one. I don't know, because I am pretty satisfied with this one. Alright, let's get on to Series 18 now. So, the first figure we got in the series, we got Hulk Hogan. That's right, from, his WCW days, which, was another reason why I didn't care for the Hulk Hogan figure as the early backer during the whole Nitro stage, which if you haven't checked out that whole rant video, recommend you guys to, because I got a lot of criticism for it, even though I feel like I was, being completely honest about it, and the reason why it's not back to this day. But yeah, we got this Hulk Hogan right here looking really nice. We're gonna, take him out of the package, let him breathe, baby. Oh my god, it's a miracle. They actually updated their figure line. Hold up, I see Hulk Hogan. That's a W right there. That's a W. Yes, we need Hulk Hogan. Do they please tell me they have Polly? Please tell me they got Polly. They have Sam Moon and Fatu, so we might pull the trigger on those while we're at it. No chases. And no Paulie. Damn. They got Bobby Lashley. El Dragono. Jade. Chris. And there's the window right there for the Hogan. We get, you know, a couple interchangeable hands. We also get the weighted belt, which looks very good. And this is from, you know, his early days in WCW before Hollywood Hogan, which is, you know, pretty cool. Oh, I gotta say, man, this Hogan, I like this. I actually like this in hand. Looks very good. Gotta let it focus. There we go. Look at that, man. Wow, this is a really good Hulk Hogan. And this will look really good on my WCW shelf here. I love that we have, you know, the yellow and the red, you know, bandana, which is, you know, removable, which is very cool. And I love, you know, the Hogan expression. Just looks, you know, looks very happy. Just the baby face, you know, the say your prayers, eat your vitamins. We have the awesome cloth, you know, tank top, which looks really cool. It's got the Hulkster with the WCW on it, with, you know, the splattered red, which looks very nice. And we have 2 wristbands on Hogan as well, which is pretty cool. And on the pants, we have, you know, on the side saying Hulkster in red. And I love the boots that we have here for Hogan. And of course, the weighted belt says Hulkster as well on the back. And man, this Hulk Hogan, I love. I'm very happy to display this on my WCW shelf. And I do have the Ultimate Edition, you know, NWO Hogan, which looks cool. So now I finally get to add, you know, Hulk Hogan's early WCW days on my shelf. And I'm very satisfied with this one. I really am. I like this. All right, next, we got one half of the head shrinkers. We got Fatu. That's right, we got Fatu here. And this is just the regular one. I don't have the chases. I probably won't get the chases. But we're going to open up Fatu here. This is Rikishi before, you know, he was, you know, putting his ass in people's faces. Alright, and there we go. There's the window right there. So, you know, with this Fatu figure, we get a nice, you know, cloth good that you can put around the waist. Very cool. We also get this, like, bamboo stick, which is nice. And we got an interchangeable hands, which is pretty cool. And I remember watching the head shrinkers. I remember watching them a little bit. Because when I was younger, I used to get, you know, the VCRs from, like, the new generation WWF. And I remember, you know, watching the head shrinkers a few times. And honestly, if there was a time to, you know, make the head shrinker figures, I think now is the time. Especially with how popular the Bloodline is. Because, you know, they are in the Bloodline. Literally. But here it is, guys. We got Fatu. I love, you know, the serious expression on the face. Looks very cool. We have, you know, the greasy black, you know, curly hair. Looking good. And we got this nice little, you know, chest piece that it comes with, which you can remove if you want to. Looks very cool. We also, you know, have the skirt on him as well, which is looking very nice. A part of, you know, the entrance. And then, you know, on the gear, we have, you know, the sun on one side of it. And then on the other, it says, you know, Fatu, which is pretty cool. And then we get this cool, you know, we get these cool leg pieces on him with the bare feet, which look very nice. And I definitely am going to really like this on my old school shelf a lot. The head shrinkers, I think, were just too good for its time. Alright, and our next figure we got Fatu's, you know, tag partner. We got Sam Moon. That's right, we got Sam Moon. Part of the head shrinkers. And there it is. We got pretty much the same accessories as, you know, Fatu. We get everything that's pretty much the same here. Looking cool, except the head sculpt looks pretty cool on Sam Moon, definitely. And wow, man, I like this one a lot. I do like the Sam Moon figure a lot. And we finally got both members of the head shrinkers here. And this Sam Moon figure, I really like the head sculpt we have here. I love that we got the tongue sticking out. And, we got the long, the greasy, curly black hair looking good. We get, pretty much the same accessories as his tag partner. He's also got the elbow pads. And we even got, the same, entrance skirt as well. We got, the leg pieces and the bare feet as well. And I gotta say, it's really cool, to have these in the collection, definitely. Something I wasn't expecting to, add, but hey, I figured I found Hogan when I was there, so I had to, pull the trigger on the head shrinkers. But last but not least, probably my favorite figure to come out in this set, probably why it's very hard to find in my area. We finally got him in the mail today. We got Paul Lee Dangerously. And I really like this. This is definitely like a 2-in-1 figure. You can either, pose him as, Paul Lee Dangerously from WCW with the telephone. Or you can, put the ECW hat on and, have him as ECW. But I'm very surprised we haven't gotten an ECW Paul Heyman yet. But we're going to open this up. Super excited. I do need to add a regular Paul Heyman to, my regular collection to put, with the Bloodline. Definitely just, it's very hard to find Paul Heyman figures, guys. Very hard. Because it's definitely not a common figure. But there it is, the window right there. We get, the ECW hat. We got Paul Lee on the phone. We also get a couple interchangeable hands, which is pretty cool. And now we're going to take it all out. The ECW hat, I'm definitely going to be keeping to the side. Because I'm probably going to pose this with my Mark Calloway. My mean Mark Calloway from my WCW shelf. Because I don't really have enough ECW ones yet.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
So, one thing I do want to say about the telephone before, I review this figure. If, you get the little thing, if you're trying to pose the Paul Heyman with the phone, it's going to be very difficult. So, do not throw away the rubber band. Unfortunately, I threw it away, so posing this Paul Heyman figure is going to be extremely difficult. Just wanted to put that disclaimer out here. That's one thing I really don't like about this figure, man, is, the telephone. It's very loose, and I don't like that at all, because I like to, pose the figures on the shelf. So this telephone part, is a very important thing with this Paul Heyman. So I really don't like that about, the figure here, man. But here it is, man. This Paul Heyman in hand feels very good. A lot better than his Build-A-Figure from years back. And it's so cool. We got an old Paul Heyman figure, which is kind of nice. It's different. And I love that we got the young, head sculpt here looking great. We got the mullet looking good. This is when Paul Lee had, hair, which is very nice. And we got, him posing with the phone in the ear, hopefully. Because the phone, was like his accessory, which is very nice. We got the nice, gray suit here with the light purple, white, and black tie looking good. And I love the legs on this figure. Like, it's not one of those typical business ones. You can actually move it around a little bit. You can, do the splits. You can flex it. I actually really like the new, I really like the new legs that they're doing for these, suited figures. Doesn't feel as loose. And then we got, the black boots on them looking very nice. And I gotta say, this is definitely my favorite, figure in the set. Absolutely. Looking great. Even with the ECW hat, damn. So if you are, trying to do both, I definitely recommend trying to get one, which I might actually end up, buying both. I might have to buy another one of these and, pose one as ECW, have the other one, as, Paul Lee Dangerously. But yeah, guys, those were all the figures I ended up getting. I got the entire set for, WWE Legends 18, and of course, Elite 100 Becky. So let me know in the comments section below your thoughts on WWE Legends 18. Who's your favorite figure in the set? Mine, Paulie. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me on my social medias and other YouTube pages, all that down below. If you're into wrestling, go subscribe to We Are Wrestling. If you're into basketball, go check out DBTV. All the links down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.